It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we're running it back with the two teams from Super Bowl 19. It's the Niners and the Fins, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Alongside Brock Purdy, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, I know you're excited about this one. That's because it's shaping up to be a pass-heavy showcase for these QBs.
Kate, keep your eyes on the skies because that's where the offense and the fireworks are going to come from. We've heard from their teammates and coaches about the trust they have in these quarterbacks on the field to really steer these offenses. In a quarterback-driven league, that trust is essential to compete week in and week out. We should have a good one today.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy proved that his rookie year was no fluke. 31 touchdowns will do that. But what I loved was the efficiency, the rating, and not just me, it's what Kyle Shanahan, and just listen to those 49ers teammates talk about Brock Purdy. Sure, he threw for almost 4,300 yards, but just at every turn, on every stage, this guy delivers. In fact, he became only the 8th quarterback to take a team to a Super Bowl in their 2nd season in the history of this league. Can't wait to watch Brock Purdy continue to take more and more steps with this invaluable experience he's gained as a young player.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Here's Garindo again. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Samuel. A gain of 7. 1st down, San Francisco.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he gets him around 6 there. Devon Holland there to make the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Play action now with Purdy. Finds his fullback. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. They'll motion a tight end left. Purdy on 1st down. Headed out right. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Purdy setting up that play action. That throw finds Kittle. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have second and pretty long here. From the gun is Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
On third down, Purdy. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. D. Eskridge to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the fifth-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. Maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just the availability, well, that he's had to rewrite, and he's done a heck of a job.
Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins pushing for points. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completes this one to Hill. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. They motion the slot man right. Tua off the play fake. Gets everything he has under this throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They bring their tight end left. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Into the hands of Kittle. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 23. Kittle brings it in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down throw by Purdy. Dialing up a receiver screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. To throw again, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. Hits some space around midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So that's halftime here in this one. The 49ers on the road, but currently with the lead. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Washington now to return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. First and 10 now from the 30. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Tua now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll be at midfield here as he gets out of bounds. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 48. Brought in right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Taken in by Smith. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
All set up now for 1st and 10. A-Chain running to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Slot man motioned over. 2nd down carry for A-Chan. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And he'll only get this to about the 17 before they take him down. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. 49ers with a 10-point advantage. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. They'll go right back to Garindo. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Fourth down punt coming up. So on comes Pat O'Donnell. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
They motion Waddle over left. Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So that brings up 4th and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making the stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a 2-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Second down now, 7 to go. Now a give to Garindo, running left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The 49ers only moments away from finalizing this victory as they take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And a lackluster day offensively, thankfully overshadowed by a top-notch defensive effort to get the win in a shutout. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Miami.